Can I tell you a secret? Come here, come a little closer. You don't miss that man. I heard Tiffany Buckner say, we fall in love with the image, but we divorce the reality. And that is exactly what is taking place in many people's lives, not just with women, but with men too. We do not miss the person. We miss the image that we created in our minds. As I have been pursuing being a psychiatrist, I am learning the ins and out of the mind, and we do not understand the greatest tool I believe God has given mankind. It can be for our benefit or it can be to our detriment. And a lot of times it's against people because people don't understand its power. You can build up this image for so long. You play it over and over and over again like a builded calf. You're calfing it up, you're fattening it up. That when life shows you reality, when life shows you truth, it rejects it because it's not what you played over and over again. So here life is showing you reality and your mind don't want to believe it. No, we miss him. This is not what you showed me. Sort of like a crack addict. Did I say that out loud? Yes. Your mind has become addicted to the dopamine hits that it gets every time you replay that image. Every time you play that every time you see that man's face in your mind, and every time you imagining y'all doing this and y'all doing that, and because you gotta understand, the mind don't know. The mind don't know if this is really happening or if you imagine it. That's how powerful it is. Their mind is addicted to certain things, to certain people, because of what it plays in your mind. This is why the Bible says, cast down imaginations. Everything shouldn't have rule. Everything shouldn't have reign in your mind because you don't understand what you are doing to your mind. This is why you cannot believe your reality. This is why your mind lies to you and says, hey, we miss this man. Hey, I love him. Do you? Because your reality is very much contrary to what your mind is saying. But because you played this image for so long, because you literally invested in it by every time you thought of it, every time you had an imagination and you didn't cast it down, every time you thought of that person, every time you thought of what he should be like. Now you're into witchcraft because you're trying to control another human being. I need you to be like the person I created in my mind. And when he is totally opposite, or when she's totally opposite from that, guess what? Now you're indulging in witchcraft. You're trying to change him. You're trying to change her. God gave us free will. What are you doing, Samantha? Sorry if it's any Samanthas, but yeah. You don't miss that man. You don't miss that woman. You miss the delusion. You miss the imagination. Because the reality is he don't treat you good. The reality is she don't treat you good. And that shows you everything you need to know. But your mind plays tricks on you. He just have mother issues. She just have daddy issues. Don't we all? What gives you why is that an excuse for you? Because anybody who is truly in love, truly wanting to treat you right will change for you because they don't want to see you hurt. So ask yourself, what do you miss? That was the one question that changed the trajectory of my life. God asked me, what do you miss? Sometimes your mind goes on this rampage of I miss. What do you miss? You miss the lying? You miss the cheating? You miss the abuse? Like, what do you miss? Oh, wait, I know what you miss. You miss the imagination. You miss the image you created when he gave you your happy hour, when he act right between 3 and 5. But at 7 p.m. you were blowing up his phone. You know what? I know what you miss. You miss the delusion, not the reality. And when you ask yourself that, it opens something in your mind to, hold on now. Your mind has been lying to you because it wants to get its dopamine hit. It wants to get its adrenaline. It wants to get what it's used to. It wants the images. And here I am being drugged because I'm trying to fulfill a need that my mind has become accustomed to. Grieve the image. When you realize you gotta grieve Because you're not grieving that man. Let's be clear. You're not grieving that woman. Let's be clear. You're grieving the image. So when you grieve the image, look up the stages of grievance and grieve it so you can release it, so you can go forth in what God has for you.